Welcome to week 5. So this past week I had a friend of mine who had interaction with one of the community groups that she belongs to go sour. It was a bad interaction and no fault of hers, and actually it had nothing to do with her, but because she belongs to the group, it was challenging, and it has upset her greatly, and she's still working through it. And it reminded me that we are negative by nature. And why? Well, I have a theory about old DNA and our past ancestors. You think about our ancient ancestors, and this theory isn't just mine. This theory is, lots of people have it. It's a scientific sort of thing as well, but we are negative because of the way that our ancestors, who by the way survived, therefore we are descendants of those ancestors, they were very negative because they had to notice everything that could possibly go wrong in order for them to survive. And now today we still use such things. We still are worried about similar things. So if you think about them, one of the things that helped them survive was their group. The people that they lived with, those like-minded individuals who helped them survive. And so the same thing happens with us, is that our group is very important because we want to survive. So the fact that this friend of mine had problems with her community group made her very, very nervous. Well, rightfully so. I mean, that's just old DNA talking away in your subconscious. So I was reminding her that the way that you can work on that day to day while you kind of think through the process and analyze it is you can practice gratitude. And I do this every morning because I wake up bathed in negativity, probably because of what I dreamt about, probably because of how I'm wired, but also I think I dream a lot about how I dropped the ball, things aren't going right, I didn't do that right, I should have done this, I should have done that, the shoulds, right? And so when I wake up, I'm sort of overwhelmed with doom and gloom, when in reality, my life is fabulous. But I still feel like, there's something wrong. I just have this inkling there's something wrong when there really isn't. So what I do immediately is I think of what I'm grateful for. Now, immediately I think, when I first started out, I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my husband, my children, all the typical things. But then I realized, I'm also grateful for my thumbs because they help me grasp things. They help me pick up things. I'm grateful for my toes because they help me walk. I'm grateful for my hair. I like to have good hair, and I do, so I'm grateful for my hair. I'm grateful for my eyelashes because they help me keep dirt out of my eyes. Let's see, what else? I'm grateful for my sense of smell. I'm grateful that I can sing. I'm grateful that I have the ability to go and do as I want to. I'm grateful that I can go to the bathroom by myself. That's a crazy one, but honestly, that's the first thing to go when you're sick. So there's a gazillion things that we can be grateful for, and the more granular you get, the more you realize that your life is absolutely fabulous. But see, normally we don't think gratitudes. We think, ooh, that was bad. This is bad. Look at that. Oh my Lord, I'm worried about this, that, and the next thing. And so we miss all the good things in life. And so that's where gratitudes come in. And I was reminding her, every time you're stressed out about this idea, which you did nothing wrong with, it had nothing to do with you, right? But it was the end result of these people kind of bickering. So you got to go to the gratitudes because they'll make you feel better. So just think of the things you're grateful for. Now, I like to think of different things every day because it just gets me that big list of just how wonderful my life is. But I also do it during the day. If I'm overwhelmed at some point during the day and feeling like life is going to hell in a handbasket, I stop myself. No, it's not. That's not true. And I take a deep breath and I wait a minute, and then I start in with my gratitudes. And, within 5 or 6 things, I'm already feeling like, oh, that's right. Life is good. And it is. But I can just as soon think of all the horrible things that are happening in life and feel like life is about to implode. So which one do you want to think? Well, I want to think the ones that make me feel better because none of them are really 100% true. I mean, my gratitudes are, but the crazy things that I think, I don't have 100% basis for that. So it's just kind of a feeling. So I'd rather think of the actual things that I'm grateful for. Now, I want you to try that this week. I want you to see how much that can make a difference for you. So when you wake up, think 4 or 5 things that you're grateful for, and every day, different things. Really challenge yourself to think about the, like I said, granular things, the itty bitty things that you are grateful for. And then throughout the day, if you're overwhelmed or whatnot, stop for a moment, think of the gratitudes, and notice how much it uplifts you. Because gratitudes are the first thing I teach, besides make your bed, in the Get a Grip course, because that's how foundationally they are. And let me tell you, there's scientific proof behind all of them, right? All the gratitude stuff you can read, you can look it up, you can Google it. There's a lot of scientific proof behind the improvement in your mindset and attitude by exercising gratitudes. So I challenge you this week, try that out for yourself and see how it goes. And if you are in the least happy with how this video series is going, please like it and subscribe, because that helps me get my word out to other people, and share it with people that you know. Tell them about it. Ask them to watch it too and give it a like, because that's how we get it out there. And this is free. This doesn't cost anybody anything except time and their own self-care, right? Their own time for their self-care. So I really want that for everybody, especially you and me. All right, so I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you in the best way possible, and I will see you next week. And until then, gratitudes. Remember, gratitudes. All right, don't forget, subscribe and like. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.